Hey YouTubers, welcome to my channel, Mrs. DVK. So I have an 18-year-old son who is a senior this year in high school. Will be graduating in May. And he is a musician. He plays the cello. So he has to have a recital this year. And we decided that we'll just combine his recital with his graduation celebration. And so I've been looking for decorations for the celebration luncheon. And we decided to go with the colors of black, red, and gray, or silver. And I looked online for several types of graduation decorations, and black and silver or black and gray are kind of hard to find. It's mostly black and gold you will see for graduation decorations online when you're trying to order, or even if you go into the stores. That is the most popular color combination, black and gold. So I decided to just go on and make my own decorations in the colors that I wanted. So I'm going to start out with the centerpieces. And so I decided to do some mini rag wreaths to go in the middle of the table. And then I'm going to put some type of a vase or something in the center of the rag wreath. And that's another video a little later about the vases that will go in the middle of the rag wreath. So I just wanted to kind of show you what I've already started out with, and when I'm complete with some of them, I'll go on and come back on and let you see the finished product. So the rag wreaths, I have a video on YouTube showing how to do the rag wreath, how I do the rag wreath. And so I'm going to be doing this rag wreath the exact same way. Instead of using a large wreath frame, I'm going to be using an 8-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. Because I'm trying to make this celebration as economical as possible, budget friendly. So these wreaths are 8 inches, 8-inch, and it comes in a pack of 2. And we know that the Dollar Tree has went up. It's no longer every item $1. The items have went up to $1.25. So I get 2 of these wreaths for the $1.25, which makes it approximately like 65 cents a wreath. Which is a very good deal. And then for the fabric for the wreath, I have tons and tons, literally, of fabric. I've been collecting fabric for 20, 30 years. So usually when I make a project and complete it, the scraps that are left over from the project, I usually just throw them in a basket because I figure I might be able to use them later for something else. So this basket here is my scrap basket. And so this is what I've been doing every time I complete a project. I just throw the leftover pieces of fabric in this basket. This is actually a laundry basket, a mesh laundry basket. And so I have all kinds, as you can see, of scrap fabric in here. And so I've been pulling out the reds, the blacks, and the grays. So like here's a big piece of red that's in there. And then here's a black piece. Now, believe it or not, I can get a couple of strips out of this for my rag wreath. And then I've been pulling out the gray, and I've got some more pulling out to do. I just pulled out some of it. And then I also have many tubs full of fabric. So if I run out of the color that I need in this basket, I can always probably find it in one of my tubs of fabric. And this will save money because I will not have to go out and purchase any more fabric. I believe I have enough on hand to do what I want to do. And so these are the strips that I've already cut out. And so any piece of leftover scrap that was black, or even if it had a little pattern on it, if it was mostly black, and if I found any even with a little bit of white, I probably put them in there. So those are the black strips, and I cut my strips 1 inch wide by 6 inches long. Okay, so there you go, what it looks like. 1 inch by 6. And these are the red ones, whatever red fabric, and they're different shades, but that's okay because with a rag wreath, it just makes it look unique. Everything doesn't have to be the exact color. And then I had a few different shades of gray, and like this gray has a little bit of white in it, but I think it's going to be okay. If I don't like the way it looks, I can just do solid grays. This gray had kind of like a pattern on it. Let's see. That kind of had like a pattern on it, but it was still a pretty gray. So we're going to be using that. And I think I had some darker gray at the bottom. Let me see. There's some, that gray is a little bit darker. Okay. Okay. So I got my strips here. I'm going to start on one of the wreaths and see how it looks. I'm going to do 10 of these. I don't exactly know how many guests are going to be attending yet, but I want to have 10 centerpieces ready and available if I should need them. And so that's what I'm going to be working on, the 10 wreaths. And then I'm going to come back with another video on how I do the vases that will go in the middle of the wreath. Okay. All right. So I'll be back. Thank you for stopping by, and you be blessed.